Hi everybody, David Bown here of the Bown Golf Academy, and I'd like to welcome to you this video featuring Justin Rose and Hunter Mahan. And I thought we'd take a look at a couple of really interesting key elements to help you improve your golf game. Now we're going to look at two specific areas to great ball striking. For all you handicap players out there, if you can just work on these two key areas of your game, you will really become more consistent. Now, Justin Rose and Hunter Mahan are two of Sean Foley's students. That just happens to be a coincidence, but they do these two elements exceptionally well, and I think if you looked at many other tour players, you would see these things as well. This is why they are so very good and very consistent. So I've taken Justin Rose and Hunter Mahan just out of my swing library because, as I say, they're two very good models to look at. And we're going to look at Justin Rose first of all. I've drawn some lines in here on the screen, one on his rear, one on his spine angle here, and the angle of his shoulders, so 90 degrees to his spine there. And what I want you to look at is, obviously Justin Rose has got a really good setup. So at P1 he's really in a great shape, and his swing is pretty classic all the way through. But the key thing I'm looking for in this video is just to show you how well Justin maintains his spine angle, how his shoulder turn is 90 degrees to his spine angle at the top of his backswing. That is really a key important element to being a consistent golfer. As he comes down, we can see he gets into impact, P7, and as we go through, shaft parallel to the ground, you can see his shoulder plane here, still 90 degrees to his spine, and we'll go to P9, which is about there, right arm parallel to the ground, and you can see Justin has still got his shoulder plane at right angles to his spine tilt. Now obviously he's a pretty flexible guy, but if you can work on that element in your game alone, you will find that the club will come down on a more consistent arc. Now we'll just move across to Hunter Mahan, and I've drawn a line in here around his head and a line down from his cap there, just to highlight the point that how centered he is and how his head and his cap look isn't moving. This might not be quite on a 90 degree angle, but for our purposes this is perfectly adequate just to show you this point. So you can see there how centered he is. There's a lot of talk at the moment in the golf industry, stack and tilt and various other things. You move to your right side, you stay centered, and in these particular cases, especially here on the face-on view of Hunter Mahan, you can see how centered he is throughout his swing. So if you can work on that point, keeping nice and centered, and also maintaining 90 degree your shoulder plane 90 degree into your spine tilt, you're going to be much more consistent. Now, why are these two elements so important? Well, because you're swinging the golf club on an arc, and to keep that club orbiting on that arc as consistently as humanly possible, you need a consistent axis. So if you're keeping your head stable and centered and maintaining the shoulder plane 90 degrees to your spine tilt, that is really going to help you with your consistency and your ball striking. Now work on those two elements and let me know how you get on. I think, as I say, average player out there, they're moving around up and down, side to side, and they're not maintaining their spine tilt, or they're not keeping the head centered. So work on those elements and I think you will really start to see a big improvement in your golf game. Now if you'd like to view more slow motion swings with the best players in the world, you can subscribe to my golf channel, David Bown PGA on YouTube, And you can also visit my website at www.boundgolf.com to gain further information. And if you have any comments, please go to my YouTube channel and I will do my best to answer them. And if you'd like to have your own online swing analysis, contact me at david@boundgolf.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.